We alone? I love words, but I respect them too. What I mean, I love the sound of them, but they gotta have meaning. I will tell you a word which sounds good, but has no meaning. And that word is authentic. Anybody think they can define it? Ah, don't tell me no prevarications, it means nothing at all. I will name for you an even bigger phony. Original. You want a real toothache, chew on that one, because there is no such thing as original. Are Shakespeare's plays original? Not a single one. They owe a bundle to previous works and to history. The great painters? I will make you a bet who contributed what to which, only don't bet the farm, you will lose it. So, do not rattle my brain about definitions. We are knee-deep in a dismal swamp of words without meaning. And I will testify that nothing is real or fake since Adam handed Eve that zirconia ring and said, "This is forever." Consider the geniuses. Rembrandt, Michelangelo, or Joe DiMaggio. Original? Nah. Every one of them took advantage of stuff which was stacked up and waiting for them and added their own personal MacGuffin. My observation is that we humans is adding and altering all the time, every minute. And that nothing is original or fake for that matter. It's all just part of the flow. You want it for instance? Take the matter of Van Gogh's ear. You know, the one he cut off to send to a commercial lady of his acquaintance. Now, the original sold at a very good price. And it's been selling ever since. But I happen to know that all the ears are handmade. Molded out of chipped beef and beeswax for the tourist trade. Now, don't sneer, my friends. In shape, they are superior to the one detached from poor Vincent's noggin. And a lot less hairy, too. You ever been to the Louvre? You know, that museum in Paris, and felt that frisson? Ah, there's a word, I love it. That frisson as you gazed upon the Mona Lisa. Friends, as you stood there, feeling those icy fingers up and down your spine, gazing, what you were gazing at was in actuality merely a... No, I shouldn't. Keep your delusions, they're precious. Or, in Europe, those churches with relics like nails from Noah's Ark and toes and noses and hanks of hair from various saints. Oh, and that bestseller of all time, pieces of the true cross. Yeah. As you gaze reverently at chunks of the true cross, did you ever consider if they put all the pieces together, the cross would stand somewhat taller than the Chrysler Building? And require a forest the size of Siberia be chopped down to build it. How would you like to own a Vermeer? It's possible. Now, in his lifetime, Vermeer created 35 paintings, of which there are currently 62 in existence. Okay? And the number is growing, so just wait your turn. On the subject of forgeries versus so-called originals, let me call your attention to my esteemed colleague, Poodles Cannelloni, who discovered the best way to make money was to just make it, which he did. Yeah. Printing his own money for many, many years. Now, like any honest forger, he demanded no less than perfection, which led to his tragic downfall. His $500 bills were so much better than the government's. Well, he made fives, he made 50s, he made hundreds. So much better than the government's that they aroused envy. In other words, it was Poodle's integrity which brought him low. Now, the government hit Poodles with a sentence of 20 years in the joint, and what they should have done was hire them to run the mint. So you think maybe nowadays the experts are too smart for fakes. Let me disabuse, unabuse, let me purge you of that notion. Consider this. A famous museum in California pays $15 million for the statue of a male athlete from the golden age of Greece 2,500 years ago. Oh, wait a minute. Was it 25 years ago? Now, the museum confesses they're not sure, but you can bet your bottom buck there's a forger alive and laughing who created that beauty. And you can also bet he's working on his next ancient statue to be dug up who knows where. So tell me, is the statue any less beautiful because it's a little younger? Sure, it's lost some market value, but has it lost any beauty? I will tell you the secret to successful forgery. Any ethical forger, whether he sets out to copy a Holbein or a $100 bill, it must come out better than the original. Not as good, mind you, better. And what is there in the world of art or commerce which has not been imitated, replicated, and duplicated to a fare thee well? Nothing. Nothing, my friends. So, name your heart's desire and you shall have it, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. In conclusion, there is a phrase which I just thought up. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. You think you heard it, don't you? For the truth of this, you have my personal guarantee. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got work to do.